Welcome back to Yoga and Wellness Tips. I'm Veronica Munoz from hockleyyoga.ca, and I'm here to offer you some more techniques and tips that you can use to incorporate in your daily life to apply the practice and the wisdom of yoga for your overall well-being. Today I'm going to talk a little bit about creating a space in your life, which is something really important and essential for all of us to get used to, including in our lives. Often our lives are so busy with heavy schedules, overloaded with activities, tasks to fulfill, and if we don't take care of all those tasks and scroll down our list and ensure to fulfill all of those items in our list, we feel that we're a failure, or perhaps we're not offering the best of ourselves. When in reality, what we need to do is to give ourselves the gift of time. That busyness, and always be running in that rat race really doesn't serve us any in creating inner peace and a sense of well-being and fulfillment. So I propose for you to create and book yourself a little bit of time. It doesn't have to be a long time. They could be just mini breaks that you perhaps place in your schedule, and you spot it out and you decide today at 2 o'clock I'm just going to stop whatever I'm doing. I'm gonna create that sacred time just for me. This is really important. It's a little bit like music. Imagine music without the space notes. It will just sound like constant noise. However, when we hear the space in the music, that is precisely what creates the melody in the music. And we do want to create that same melody in our daily lives by creating those space notes in our lives. And only we can do that and bring that forward. So I invite you to perhaps come and decide, what can I do for myself today to take that precious time? It could be 5 minutes, it could be 30 seconds, it could be a whole 20 minutes, whatever it is that you need, and decide on something that seems relaxing. It could be as simple as making yourself a cup of tea, walking out in the backyard, sitting and relaxing as you sip your tea, and you take deep breaths. And you're able to inhale and feel the air, the oxygen coming to your mind, the alertness and the clearness that you allow yourself to feel when you take that space. Because the mind completely relaxes when you get yourself out of that constant motion of trying to achieve things. Or you can sit, close your eyes for a few seconds, for a whole minute, or whatever it takes. When we close our eyes, immediately the mind is able to quiet down and find some peace and relaxation, so that when we return to our tasks, we feel more refreshed, with more energy. Or you can bring yourself to a natural environment, such as this one. Sit yourself by your favorite river or stream, and when you're in nature, all the sounds you're exposed to, the natural surroundings, the birds singing, the branches moving, the river flowing reminds you of the river of your own life flowing, and as well the rocks and the obstacles along the way, and how to learn to always open our hearts to embrace all the things that come along the current of our lives as we continue towards the journey for our final destination of self-realization. So, taking a break offers you the opportunity to contemplate life for what it is, to observe for a moment your life evolving in front of yourself, and feel your heart embracing that moment for what it is and becoming one with it. That peace that you create with those precious mini breaks is the very vitality that you'll bring forward in terms of energy towards the rest of your day. All these tasks that are accumulating in your list, when you go back to those, you'll feel so much more recharged, so much more energized, and you'll be able to perform and produce so much better. Often we feel, oh, I'm so guilty, I don't want to do that, I don't have the time, I can't afford to take that time off. However, as I said, sometimes alternating the tasks and saying, this one task that I'm stuck on, I'm going to put it aside in the back burner for a while, and I'm going to move on to this other task after my break. And then when at some other point in the day or later on in the week you go return to that one task where you felt stuck, all of a sudden there's new energy. You're seeing that same task with a new light, with a new observation, more opportunities to create something out of that moment. And therefore your productivity increases, and your well-being and your sense of inner happiness and inner self-fulfillment and confidence also improves along with that. So what I propose is that next time that you're feeling really overwhelmed, you take those mini breaks and you take the opportunity of all the many benefits of creating a space in your life. If you've enjoyed this video or many other videos to come, don't hesitate to come back to hockleyyoga.ca so that you may enjoy the many tips and techniques that I'm eager to share with you to incorporate the wisdom of yoga into your lives so you may become the very best in you. Thank you for watching. Namaste.